What if I told you that the foods you eat every day could be quietly cutting years off your life? Despite all the health trends and diet fads, some of the most common foods in your kitchen are directly linked to deadly diseases such as heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. The worst part, many of these foods are marketed as healthy. Today, we're revealing the top foods you need to eliminate from your diet if you want to drastically reduce your risk of disease. Don't forget to let us know in the comments which ones surprised you the most. Stay tuned for number 7 because this one is in the vast majority of packaged foods and you probably didn't even realize. The bacon on your breakfast plate, the hot dogs at your summer BBQ, the deli meats in your sandwich, these foods contain chemicals so harmful that the World Health Organization has classified processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen, the same category as smoking cigarettes. A massive meta-analysis published in the International Journal of Cancer found that eating just 50 grams of processed meat daily, about 2 slices of bacon, increases the risk of colorectal cancer by 18%. But it's not just cancer. These meats are loaded with sodium, nitrates, and preservatives, which have been linked to high blood pressure and heart disease. A study from JAMA Internal Medicine showed that people who consume the most processed meats have a 44% higher risk of early death. Alternative, swap out processed meats for lean proteins like organic chicken, wild-caught fish, or plant-based options like lentils and beans. A cold soda on a hot day might seem refreshing, but what it's doing inside your body is terrifying. Sugar-sweetened beverages like soda, energy drinks, and even fruit juices are one of the leading causes of metabolic disease. A 2019 study in Circulation found that people who drink 2 or more sugary drinks per day have a 31% higher risk of dying from heart disease. Another study in the journal Diabetes Care revealed that even 1 sugary drink per day increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by 26%. Ditch the soda and switch to infused water, unsweetened teas, or sparkling water with lemon. Many countries have banned them, yet they still lurk in fast food, margarine, and packaged baked goods. Trans fats are artificially created fats designed to increase shelf life, but they do the opposite for human life. A Harvard study of over 80,000 women found that those who consumed the most trans fats had a 50% higher risk of heart disease. Even worse, trans fats don't just raise bad cholesterol, LDL. They lower good cholesterol, HDL, and create systemic inflammation, a key driver of chronic illness. Look for foods labeled zero trans fat and opt for natural fats like avocado, olive oil, and nuts. White bread, white rice, and most breakfast cereals might taste good, but their impact on your body is disastrous. These refined carbs are stripped of fiber and nutrients, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar and insulin levels. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that diets high in refined carbs increase the risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and even depression. Another long-term study of over 350,000 people found that high glycemic diets were strongly linked to a higher risk of heart disease. As an alternative, swap refined carbs for whole grains like quinoa, oats, and brown rice, which provide fiber and keep blood sugar stable. Think you're making a healthy choice by switching to diet soda? Think again. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin have been marketed as weight loss-friendly alternatives, but research says otherwise. A 2022 study in the British Medical Journal found that consuming artificial sweeteners was associated with a 25% higher risk of cardiovascular disease and an 18% higher risk of stroke. Additionally, artificial sweeteners alter gut bacteria, leading to poor digestion and metabolic disorders. Instead, choose natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit, or better yet, train your taste buds to enjoy food with less sweetness altogether. From chips and cookies to instant noodles and frozen meals, ultra-processed foods make up nearly 60% of the average American diet. But a landmark study published in JAMA Neurology linked diets high in ultra-processed foods to a 25% faster rate of cognitive decline, meaning these foods may be speeding up your risk of dementia and Alzheimer's. And it doesn't stop there. Another study from the British Medicine Journal found that every 10% increase in ultra-processed food consumption led to a 14% higher risk of all-cause mortality. Stick to whole, minimally processed foods like fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, and homemade meals. You might not think much about the oils you cook with or the ones hiding in packaged foods, but they could be wreaking havoc on your health. Highly processed seed oils like canola oil, soybean oil, vegetable oil, and rapeseed oil are found in everything from salad dressings to fried foods, and they're a major driver of chronic inflammation. A 2020 study in the journal Nutrients found that diets high in omega-6 fatty acids, which are abundant in these oils, are linked to increased inflammation and a higher risk of obesity, heart disease, and autoimmune disorders. Another study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition discovered that people who consume too many of these oils have a significantly higher risk of developing metabolic disorders. What makes these oils even worse is how they're processed. Many undergo extreme heat and chemical treatments, which create harmful oxidation byproducts that damage cells and accelerate aging. Try to choose healthier oils like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil for cooking. When buying packaged foods, check ingredient labels and avoid anything with hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils. This last one is so dangerous that it's banned in Europe, China, and Australia, but still allowed in the US. Brominated vegetable oil, or BVO. BVO is found in citrus-flavored sodas and sports drinks, and it contains bromine, a chemical also used in flame retardants. A study from the Environmental Working Group found that BVO accumulates in human fat and can disrupt thyroid function, leading to obesity and hormone imbalances. The FDA originally labeled BVO as generally recognized as safe, but after overwhelming scientific evidence, they recently moved to revoke its approval in 2023. Yet some drinks still contain it today. Make sure to check ingredient labels and avoid any beverage containing brominated vegetable oil. Now that you're aware of these silent killers in the foods you're consuming, it is up to you. Eliminating these foods can drastically lower your risk of disease, boost your energy, and has the potential to extend your lifespan. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give us a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any life-changing health tips.